So the article that I chose is a journal called Medical Assistants as Flow Managers in Primary Care Challenges and Recommendations by Caroline Gray, Michael Harrison, and Dorothy Hung. So medical assistants are being relied upon supplementing the work of physicians and health professionals to become flow managers. There have been several challenges in between, which include social and occupational hierarchies between physicians and MAs, a lack of adequate training and mentorship, and difficulty attracting and retaining talented MAs. So, what is a medical assistant? They are allied health professionals who generally support routine clinical and administrative duties under direct supervision by a healthcare professional or a physician. So the plan that they have is that there's a demand for primary care providers to expand, whereas there's a number of medical students that have been dropping. So healthcare experts have been proposing ways to address this problem, which would be to adopt a team care approach and expand and reconfigure the roles of medical assistants to flow managers. So even though MAs are new to medicine, it appears to improve overall efficiency and quality. However, it comes with its challenges, which we'll discuss in a little bit. As for MAs as flow managers' role, their tasks are to make sure of the flow of patients in and out of the clinic is in a timely manner. Also, they would serve as health coaches for patients who have chronic conditions. They would partner up with clinicians to create die-in care teams, as well as sit side by side with a physician to facilitate the communication and have any necessary forms signed by them promptly because of patients' concerns received from via email or telephone. Also take over some administrative tasks that physicians do. So even though it may facilitate clinic efficiency and enhance capacity to see the patient, it would also guide and reduce stress for physicians as well as get positive patient outcomes out of them. So the results have not been reported. An evaluation was made in efforts of the redesigning and suggested that it would have a positive influence towards efficiency and productivity. So the gaps in between physicians and medical assistants have been very difficult because of the power and status. Physicians just don't want to give up control and they don't see the benefit of having a flow manager versus medical assistants expressed discomfort and awkwardness and just felt like their work was being overlooked. So down on the physicians and medical assistants, I have a few quotes that I got out of the article. You can read them if you'd like. So to retain and recruit medical assistants, there have been good outcomes and bad outcomes. The good ones are that when they find a qualified medical assistant, they feel comfortable and have a good communication with a physician, as well as they feel like it's a rewarding and satisfying job to learn and grow, opposed to the ones that have been in the bad outcome. They feel unhappy and displeasure. They feel that, there's lack of rewards. So they seek a job elsewhere and, make the physician and staff work more than what they have to, plus the amount of time and effort, that they took to train them, it just makes no sense. So the 3 discussion challenges that I put on here was the authority and power, the skills, and the motivation. The authority and power just creates barriers between physicians and medical assistants because physicians just, fail to treat MAs as partners, and the MAs just have difficult time, managing the patient flows and records, and all because both of them lack the skills needed to support the flow manager role, as well as, there's not enough training and the physician is just resisting, to this idea. So even though physicians may not know how to mentor or work effectively with them, medical assistants just feel, burdened by new assignments, and they're expecting additional compensation, but for the lack of employment expectations, they seek employment elsewhere instead. So some of the recommendations that I read in the article toward, the redesigning challenges that they're facing is that, they want to obtain feedback from the staff. They want to provide on-the-job flow manager training for medical assistants. They want to increase the pay and benefit offerings, also provide substantial training for other participants in the healthcare field like nurses and physicians, and also provide an ongoing practice facilitation to redesign primary care teams, like new people coming in, and don't know about this redesigning challenge, that would be a good way of letting them know about it. So I feel this journal that I have read is very relevant to the program I'm going towards, which is medical assistant. I like the fact that healthcare organizations are wanting to expand the growing opportunities for MAs to becoming managers in the future. This will help MAs better their skills and knowledge, as well as having the authority to grow and learn within the healthcare field, alongside physicians who have more years of education on what they do. Yes, it would add more work to medical assistants, but it would be a great opportunity for those who have the motivation to better themselves and become part of something important within the healthcare field. It would be a great learning experience. So this is what I think, and well, this is the end of my presentation, and here's my works cited page. I hope you like the information I put in, and thank you for watching.